bring in Tom Yamas now to look at each candidate's path to those key 270 electoral votes. Let's start with President Trump, a more narrow path.
All right, George, let's start with the path to re-election right now. If the president can hold all of his states, that's the easiest path to re-election. You can see his electoral total there, 306 electoral votes. But let's talk about that blue wall for Democrats. Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. We heard Mary Bruce talking about this. This is where Joe Biden's path comes through. All President Trump needs, and his campaign acknowledges this, is one of these states. Look at his totals. He's at 260 now. If he wins Pennsylvania, it goes to 280. If he picks up Michigan, he goes to 276. If he picks up Wisconsin, 270, right on the nose. But he'd have to hold all three of those states. If for some reason Joe Biden wins all three of these states, it gets very tough for the president. He would essentially have to hold all the states he had in the South, and the election moves west. He'd have to turn Nevada, which is very tight right now, and New Hampshire, which he's been campaigning in, but the polls are very spread out. This would be a very difficult path for the president. As for Joe Biden, we've been talking about that. Let's go back to 2016. This is how the map ended up. Joe Biden comes through the blue wall right here, these Rust Belt states. If he wins all three, look at his number, 278. But let's say, for argument's sake, the president wins Pennsylvania, right? Then Joe Biden has another path. The election moves to the South right here. He can pick off any one of these states right here, North Carolina, Georgia, or Florida. If we give any of these to Joe Biden, look at his number, North Carolina, Georgia, or Florida. Now, if this were to move west, right, and we were to say Joe Biden wins, again, these three states, the blue wall, and then he's able to turn Arizona, all he needs to do is to turn this one electoral vote in Nebraska. You can see his number, 290. He gets there, George.
Tom Yamas, thanks very much.